What up, man? This your boy Big Cell FHOHNIC. Listen, man, I want to show you my brand new Harley Davidson that I built. We went over the paperwork, me and Mr. Gene and his son Sean, the owner of Thunder Tower West Harley Davidson. We put this masterpiece together. This is what we're calling the Yanda Killer. No negative connotations. Anybody know what I'm saying? And the reason why we're calling it that, because this bike has every comfort feature, every rideability addition feature that you can have. It is the baddest highway bike out there, I believe. It's ready to go. It's ready to snatch down as many miles as possible. It has the wheel and tire warranty. It has the only thing that when you buy this bike and you have it built by them, the only thing that you have to pay for ever again is gas. The bike is fully covered from front to back. Services are covered, your oil changes are covered, your maintenance is covered, anything that you need motor-wise is covered. And this has the big 135 motor by Harley Davidson, a crate motor. We didn't build a 135. We got a brand new crate motor, put it in there, and man, listen, it is a beast. I promise you will love it. If you have any questions about this bike, you can visit Thunder Tower West Harley Davidson. Talk to Mr. Preston himself, Gene Preston, the owner, or his son, Sean Preston, and they will tell you. Now, understand this now. This is not your average Harley Davidson. This is above average. So you're talking about spending a few extra $1,000s to have this set up. For me, it's worth it because I am dependent on this bike to get me from here and to the West Coast and up to the East Coast and back and forth with no problems as often as possible. So you definitely want to do the same. If you're interested in that type of build, and again, it's a costly build, but it's all factory warranty, all Harley Davidson warranty. And I promise you, hands down, it's the most comfortable built bike that you can have. This actually is one of the most comfortablest bikes that I've ever had. It's the smoothest bike. It rides so smooth, and it has, again, all the upgraded features. It just has a whole ton of different features. If you have any questions, please hit me up in the comments. If you really want to build this kind of bike, man, Thunder Tower West Harley Davidson. They had no problems. We worked together side by side between the parts department, the service department, and the sales department. Man, all of us, it's a great team over there. They came through, we sat down, we put it all together. We even came back, once we found out, oh, they have this available. Boom, let's add that, let's take this. And it was a beautiful build, man. So I'm very proud. Can't wait to get on the highway, can't wait to get on the road, and can't wait for you guys to see it in person, man. And again, just looking at the bike, it doesn't know justice because there's so many hidden jewels and so many things that's done. But I'm going to tell you something now. Don't think you're going to be able to run up on me on the highway, man, and just, we after you. We own you, man. So, again, shout out to Thunder Tower West Harley Davidson. Thank them for allowing me, man. Shout out to my wife who was allowed me to spend the additional money, man, to build this beautiful masterpiece. It just, boom, period. Thank you. Again, shout out to Thunder Tower West Harley Davidson for allowing me to build this beautiful masterpiece, working with me side by side. And I think we got it. I think we have the official Yanda Killer. It's your boy Big Cell FHOHNIC. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit thumbs up, like, share, subscribe it, and ask any questions you want to in the comments. Peace. All right, man, this is the 135. This bike was built strictly for Yanda. I have every bell and whistle on here for comfort, for durability, and for longevity. So let's start it up and hear how she sounds. As you can see, we got the heated grips, and we upgraded all of the floorboards, everything, highway pegs. Hold on. Here we go. Alright, the purpose of this video is to take a temperature reading. I went and bought a brand new temperature gauge. We did some things to the bike to cool it down. The problem I was having with the 135 motor was that it was simply getting too hot. Too hot to the point to where it was almost burning and scalding my leg. So we're going to take a temperature reading and go from there. Stay tuned, stand by. All right, fam, what up? It's your boy Big Cell. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to actually see the temperature of my bike. Now I'm a novice. I went and bought this from the store. This is a heat gun. It reads like this when you turn on. I don't know if you guys can see that. Whatever you point to, you see the little red dot that's on the floor. You can't see that. It's supposed to give you the temperature of whatever that is. So what I did was I just turned Queen's bike off in my Road King. And I'm trying to see on idle, with the bikes idle, and they haven't been ran, just idle, I'm trying to see what the temperature reads on the head, the pipe, midway pipe, and probably back towards the end of the pipe. Hopefully this will give me some type of understanding or assurance that my bike is getting cooler than normal, or that it is running cooler than normal. So let's start up Queen bike. Reading 158. Her pipe is reading 340, 330, well, hold on. I'm sorry. 345 in the middle of her pipe, and towards the end of her pipe, 2 something. Okay, so again, with the bike off, her head is reading. You see, I got the dot on the head. Her head is reading, hold on, her head is reading 150 something. Her casings, I got it on the casings, they're reading 212, and I got it midway at the pipe, is reading, I'm sorry, let me get it right, 350, 351, okay? All right, bottom of the pipe, 247, okay? Now, that's her bike. And that's after running for about, they've been running for sitting still for about 10 minutes. I know a lot of y'all be like, Sarah, you shouldn't do that. All right, I'm gonna start mine up. All right, let's see. My pipe, 396. 403, the head, 184, 174. Back cylinder running hotter, 185, 191. All right. Okay, those are the Road Kings sitting still. Now let's go out here and see what we get on this one. It's been, I had it started up, but it's off now. Let's take a temperature reading of the head. And this is the 135, y'all. So we're gonna take a temperature reading. Let's take a temperature reading of the head with the bike off. We're reading 106. Oh, hold on. Make sure I'm on it. Let's get closer. 110, that's the back one. Front cylinder 107 approximately. The pipe 82. At the middle of the pipe 91. Oh, hold on, 90, 91, 92. Okay, hold on. Let's start it up. All right, let's see if the head heats up immediately. All right, we'll let it run for a minute. We'll be right back. All right, we back, and my bike, the Big Motor 135, has been running now for about 10 minutes. So let's see what kind of temperature reading we got now. That's on the heads, 137, 138. Let's do the pipe. That's the pipe. 370. Oh, okay, hold on. 390. At the top of the pipe, let's do around the middle of the pipe. 275. I don't know, can y'all see that? Can y'all see that dot, that line? I don't know if y'all can see that, but anyway. The front cylinder, which is always cooler. Read 146, 140. The back head, 145. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put all this together for y'all, man. Again, we're just trying to see, did it make a difference even with the bigger motor? Just trying to see, even with the bigger motor, if it made a difference, all right? Hey, it is what it is. I showed you the numbers, so I don't know if I'm doing it correctly, so somebody is more than welcome to call me, let me do it correctly, teach me how to do it, or come do it. I would definitely appreciate that. All right? Peace. What up, man? It's your boy, Big Sil, FHOHNIC. So today I'm here to talk about my newest motorcycle. It's the 2021 Road Glide, I'm not sure, Limited. The reason why I went with the Limited this time is because the Limited is actually, to me, hands down, the best Harley Davidson. It is fully complete. It comes with a tour pack already. It comes with the lowers, whether it be oil, water cooled or air cooled or whatever. It just has all of the bells and whistles. They come already with the heated grips, the whole 9 yards. But on this one, I wanted to design a bike that is totally made for comfort. Totally made for comfort and or style, okay? All right, with this one, I wanted to make a bike that was totally made for comfort and style for my long distance riding, the whole 9 yards. So this bike has every bell and whistle that you can have on a Harley Davidson for the most part. I don't think we left anything out. We went with comfortability, durability, style, and most importantly, everything Harley Davidson. So therefore, wherever part of the world I'm in, I should have no issues with a dealership honoring any warranties or honoring anything, fixing anything, or not trying to repair anything. It's still on the belt. And with this one, we went with the big 135 crate engine motor. And I'm telling you right now, hands down, I love it. Raw power, raw performance. It doesn't have, for me, I'm not a go fast person from takeoff, but when I'm on the highway, I definitely don't want to be the last person or straining to kind of keep up with the pack. And there's really not times where we actually do that. But hey, just in case. But I went with the big 135 motor. I went with a lot of bells and whistles and upgrades on this bike, and I'm going to go around it and tell you about it. The way that you see this bike as I describe it is the way that Harley Davidson built it for me, and this is what I paid for, and this is the way I picked it up. And everything that's done on this bike is on my purchase order. Registered with Harley Davidson Corporation, the whole 9 yards. So all of it has to be worked on. All of it has to be, part of the sale. So let me try to show you some of the stuff, some of the stuff that I can show you, and see if you like it or don't like it. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me what you would add or what you would change, and let's go from there. All right. All right. So first off, let's start. This is my baby. It's called Beautiful. This is probably my fourth blue Harley Davidson. Blue is one of my favorite colors. It just is what it is. But anyway, this is Beautiful. So as you can see already, this is a 2021 or 2020, whatever limited. I don't know, wherever, 2022. It's the last one that they made so far before they went to the new body style. But I automatically went with the stretch bags. I like the stretch bags over the smaller bags. I really just like the stretch bags look. As far as having more room or more space, I totally disagree. I don't think they do. But it is what it is. It's just a better look. The stretch bag to me is a better look. So we went with the stretch Harley Davidson bag. Of course, I upgraded the floorboards. I went with the, this is not the Empire collection. I forgot what collection this is. But I upgraded the floorboards, 4 passenger floorboards. Also, as you can see, we did the color washers and Allen screws. We changed those out from the factory screws and factory washers to color Allens and color screws. We put them everywhere that we could, that they would go. Also, you see this is the big 135 with the Screaming Eagle open air cooler, stage 4. Okay. Also, right here, I want y'all to recognize my man from Figurati Designs actually gave me the different little portions of the American flag to put on there, so those work well. We also went with the black, what you call them? I'm not sure. Y'all gonna have to work with me, man. Y'all know I don't care about what this stuff is called or whatever it is. I just know I want it. But anyway, as you can see in there, we went with the color washers, the Allen screws. And the Allen screws and the color washers, that's really a West Coast thing. That was, to me, that was started on the West Coast. If somebody else started it somewhere else, then forgive me. But it comes from the West Coast. My man Punchy from the candy shop is famous for it. And it's just a touch that it adds to the bike. When you look at the motor and you see those color washers and Allens, you're like, wow. Because that just lets you know that you put extra care and time into the bike. But here it is again. Also, my pipes were ceramic coated. I don't know if you guys can see the inside of that. Can you see the inside of that pipe? That's a ceramic coated pipe. And I also ceramic coated the heat shields, which were made, all of that was done by a company called Jet Hot. You can look them up. Like I said, we upgraded all of the floorboards, the highway pegs, everything. This is a water-cooled motor, so we kept it that way. I didn't change it. I'm not putting speakers down here. Chris from Exclusive Sounds is supposed to upgrade my top speakers and my back speakers, and that's all I'll be upgrading. I'm not changing the radio either, but this is it. Let me see, turn it off for right now. But that's that. Also, if you can see that, I'll show it to you from the other side. We also changed and went with the transmission cover to help with the sumping of the motor. We did do that. And also, I also changed the oil filter too. I'll get into that on the other side. I added the additional highway lights for nighttime riding and for early morning riding because most of the time when we take these Yanda trips, we either early morning riding and as many lights as you can have. The more light, the better. We even put the Allens on the shocks or whatever, on the fork legs. I'm sorry. But for the most part, this bike is totally stock, like I said, with all the upgrades. And the reason why I did it that way, because this is the bike I'm going to be on the highway with. And I don't want no issues when I'm on the highway with any dealership having or not wanting to touch it. Shout out to Figurati Design for the end caps. So that was the reason. Stock wheel. They went with the Clockworks windshield, wind deflector. That's the front end, that mean look on that front end. Come around to the side. We did the Allens on the transmission cover, on the primary, inner and outer primary. See the different color washers and Allens in there as well. You can see that Trask oil cooler. Also, you see we went with the bigger oil filter. You got the color washers everywhere you can put them throughout the whole bike, even up there on the balancer, on the horn. So again, we did a lot of upgrades. This is one of the things you guys. This is one of the first things you want to change on your Harley Davidson. Get rid of that stock piece. I'm telling you that right now. Get rid of that stock piece. You always want to change that right off the rip. Okay? Change that. You'll be stuck on the highway. Trust me. Just take my word. See the SC for the screaming and go. So again, floorboards, highway pegs, heel toe shifter. Everything has been upgraded. We went with the 20-inch pullbacks on the handlebars. I believe these are by my partner OG. Oh, these are chrome OGs, black powder coated 20-inch pullbacks. You see, we went with the. I got the heated grips on here as well. Color washer on the mirror, but we updated. We went with the whole collection by Harley Davidson, so we upgraded all of that. Stock radio. We have oiling shocks in the front. We went with all oiling shocks, front and back. You can't see them, of course, but we went with oiling shocks. Everything else is the same on that. Again, stretch saddlebags on both sides. They go to figure body design again up in there. Y'all see that for the covers. Let me see. You got the oiling shocks on the back. The oiling shocks on the back. People say, "Why you got two license plates?" That's a dummy license plate right there. Also, I changed the rear light on the tour pack. I upgraded the light. Also, I don't know if you guys caught that, but we put the CVO rear end on here. The limiteds do not come with that rear end, but we changed it out and put the CVO rear end, the real CVO rear end, and we did a twist where we made that part. We painted the outside part black, and kept it, and that gave so that's a one of a kind unique. That's how I know my bike is my bike for sure. That's my unique piece. We also changed the tour pack light. Let me show you too. Listen, this seat right here, you see, this is the heated and cooled seat by Harley Davidson. When I tell you it's the truth, front and back, hot or cold, trust and believe it is the truth. Matter of fact, let me turn it on so you can see, you might can hear it when you activate it. Can you guys hear that? That's the fan blowing on the seat. A must-have. Trust me, a must-have. Okay? So that's the heated and cool seat by Harley Davidson. Again, the oilings. Everything. Okay. Oh, let me show you. Let me turn on the light so you can see how it looks with the rear setup. Sorry about that. The BMW keep going off my phone. So that's how the rear look. That's a different rear end on the tour pack than what you would see anywhere else. Okay. Upgraded the pipes for sure. It's still belt driven. It's still belt driven, the whole 9 yards, and it's a beast, man. I think it got like 147 horsepower, no torque or horsepower, no, 147 horsepower and torque, 147, 154, whatever that is, whatever those numbers is. I'm not sure about all that, but this is my highway bike. It's ready to go. Also, we got the matching helmet too. I don't think I got the helmet in here. No, but we got the helmet to match. Let me show you that. I actually got two, one for me and one for the queen. Excuse my garage, it is a mess. Anyway, we got the matching helmet for it, as you guys can see. The helmet is painted to match. Yeah, so we all the way in the game, man. We all in the game. There go my babies right there. There go my babies right there. All right, so this is the 135, man. Fully customized, fully built, straight from the dealership, ready to go. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments, and boom. Also, I just did the heat test too. All that'll be in this video. All right, peace.